Okay, this is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Some of y'all know that already. Here we go. We got Dometic. I'll show you what model. There you go. It's a model number RM 2652. Right, and sometimes the production number is important and serial number. Okay. Basically, we're going to put that new unit right there in there. I want to show you something how to pull this shelf out first. I already took this out of the RV, not mine. This is another customer's. Behind this plate is those screws right there. Okay. I just move them out of the way. Right, I'll hit them with a Phillips screwdriver power. Then you got to come down here. If you see them way back in there, right back in there. I'm gonna put you on pause here. Okay, so we're back. Turn down the light volume a little bit. All right, intensity. See, there's one there. All right, one screw. You see, it's all rusted. It's a Phillips. There's two. There's a third one. All right, so you got three down the refrigerator area. Okay. And you got odd number, but it is what it is. It's 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, let me show you. I've already did this in the back, but I think it was a 5/16. Had to take these screws out right here. 1, 2 down there, right? Okay. And 3 and 4. So we got 1. He's got a couple extra ones in there. I might put them in. All right, so you can see what happened to that. The yellow death that you went through. And notice this one. It's rusted in there. All right, so we got to put a new one in there. Remember, this model of Dometic uses a separate igniter system. Okay, here's the control board, and here's your igniter. Okay. So a little white box underneath. We'll be going over that. I'm going to hook up propane and all. This is your 120. Here's your propane here. We're going to take the time, clean all that out. Okay, make sure the gap right there is a, oh, look at the corrosion on that. See, look at that. That igniter, and there's flame sensor right there. We'll go over all this. All right, so I'm going to take my time, take them screws out, and I'll be making another video when I pull this system out. All right, well, you know what, I'll put you on pause, see how long that lasts. All right, so I want to show you a little trick what I do. Instead of using this one, this impact type torque screwdriver snap-on, you can use whatever model. On the ones that are rusted on the refrigerator, I put this in and I push hard. Okay. And I tighten up first, and then I loosen up by pushing hard. So I'm going to put you on hold. What I do is I push real hard up against this and twist. All right, so I'm going to show you something here. Where they at? I just put them all there like a dummy. Oh, no, I didn't. There they are. Down in the evaporation tray. That condensation collector. Okay, so I'll clean them all off. Put a little anti-seize on them, make it easier for the next guy. Here they go. They go into their little box. Okay, so pretty much, remember, it's odd number screws, but right. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, and remember this plate slides up and down. You can try to pull it out, but they break sometimes because they get old. That's why it slides up. And this actually stops you from putting stuff all the way up against it. Okay, and they should have some fan kits in here. Here's your colder and your warmer. That's your thermistor right there that everybody talks about. See the arrow right there. All right, so cold air sinks, which means this will be colder, so it'll be warmer. It's the opposite, all right? Hot air rises, so it heats up here, so it'll keep the refrigerator running longer. All right, plus what we do is we also check this thermistor in there, see if it's all corroded and everything. All right. All right, so I'll put it back up there. All right, folks. Put you on pause. I'm going to turn this unit around. Okay, so we're back. These are the control cable, temperature thermistor, and front panel, or what we call the eyebrow board. I guess it's close to your eyebrow. Now it goes behind here, which means we have to disconnect. So I had to take this little box cover off. One little Phillips screw right there, okay? Remember, that's the igniter, it's separate. So I'm going to have to pull these units off right here. This is the thermistor, and they tell you to check the ohmonic value or the ohms value. That's where you do it at. You disconnect it. All right, now if you disconnect that while the system is running, it can't tell the temperature, and it'll put this thing into super cold mode. That way you can tell. All right, that's a quick check. All right, so now this one is your connector, right, to your eyebrow or upper inside board, on and off switches. So we're going to disconnect that. Let me put you on pause. I'm having a little bit of problem on the one-man show. All right, so I'm going to show you what I did. If you look back, there was a red wire right there. If you look at the control board, in the green, in the PCB power control board, it says lamp and heater. This is the lamp on the left, and on the right is a 12-volt heater, okay? If your lamp ain't coming on, then there's probably a problem with the 12-volt getting into the board, which is through these two connectors. So I'm going to take all them apart. I'll just cut them off the other RV because I'm going to pull the wires back insulation. But I had to take this nut off right here, which is all grounds. I'm going to clean them up, okay? And then that red wire right here that was connected, and the black, that's the ground off of that nut right there, nut there. And then this red connector goes there to the light on the left. Easiest way to remember. That way I can pull these up through here. All right. So, little stubborn there. Hold on, got a little stubborn. She's being stubborn. But be careful. You don't want to jerk this thing and, you know, just be a jerk. There you go. There you go. Look at that. She's out. Okay. That wasn't used for nothing. All right, so now that goes into the refrigerator, the light. This is the thermistor on a Dometic. Remember I showed you that? Okay. Now this is ready. This thing is ready to come out. The absorption unit. Okay. Remember I had all the bolts. There were 7 here, and there were 4 here, I think, right? Okay, here we go. Now, I can tell you this. Look at that. Pretty nice. All right, right there. Look at that. Thermal up against there. That's original unit. All right, so I don't see too much water coming down here, stains and all. See, there's the 7 holes right there if you count them. And then there's the 4 right there. That's the refrigerator. That's the freezer. This is the first thing that gets super cold. This one right here. Then the next one, the absorber gets what's left over. You have to have a board like this about a ½ inch away from that on an angle so the heat flows up. I'm going to put a fan kit on here, temperature compensated. The Norcold and the Dometic guy, same guy, has a better one. It's a little bit cheaper than some of the AVP ones out there, $300, $400, $500. Like, you really got to see the temperatures and all. Okay. But that's it. That's how that unit comes out, folks. We're going to clean things up, and I'll be making another video. Thank you very much. This is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. You know how to get at me. All right, that's it. Enough of that. What is it? What's the motto? Come on. Come on. Test, not guess. Thank you very much.